The NXT takeover, that's why we're a day late, because that was just last night, and we wanted to wait and bring people our thoughts, because NXT, the majority of the people, stop me if I'm mischaracterizing this, the majority of the talent these days that I like is on NXT. That's pretty much the majority of, not all of them. And I'm not saying if you count everybody in the entire world, all the people in Ring of Honor and every independent, and Walter, over wherever Walter's been lately, over in Germany or wherever, because he's stuck with the pandemic. All the people I like in the world, a good portion of them are in NXT, but between NXT and AEW, which is what we've been primarily watching, most of my favorite people are in NXT. You would say this.
I think so. Yeah.
So you would think I would have liked this fucking show. I don't know. Anyway, did you like the Capital Wrestling Corporation cold open historical piece, and the fact that the Performance Center is now going to be the Capital Wrestling Arena, or
Center?
That's what the Center. I'm sorry. Capital Wrestling Center. I like that. Nice homage, nice nod to the past. The cold open was good. The historical pictures they showed and everything. So I like that part of it. But then why did they just do the same thing as they're doing in the Thunderdome, but in a different place? And it's now this is going to send us into seizures too.
Well, there's some differences. With NXT, they allowed some fans or friends and family, whoever they may be, around the ring, and they also had a chain link fence on top of the plexiglass protective barrier to give it a more gritty feel.
Well, all that chain link was really gritty when you had a giant wall of screens of fans sitting in their living room. It looks like only this, since they're not in an arena, they've got a flat wall. So whereas in the Amway Center, the virtual fans in the seats are staggered up in rows, here it's flat. So it looks like wallpaper. But it throws me the fuck off looking at those people. Does it you?
I'm not a big fan.
And they're bringing fake audio in.
That's the bigger problem.
But it's not from those fans. If they could figure out, listen to me, hear me what I'm telling you, like Big Bad John used to say, people out there who are going to knock me. If they could figure out a way to bring those fans' audio into the thing, I'd buy it. Because then at least it's connected somehow. The people are cheering or booing or whatever they're doing. We see them on the screen. We hear them. If they had that, okay. But when I'm looking at a wall of different colored, my God, it looks like fucking somebody, drove a 18-wheeler into the Cabbage Patch Kid factory. It's just, and I'm hearing noise that's brought up or down when it's convenient that doesn't have anything to do with the reactions that those people are experiencing. It just bothers me. It takes away from the fucking thing. They've got so fucking fancy with everything now that it's just distracting. And I like the chain link fence, and I like the fucking people around beating on the plexiglass. And I'm sure it's all Performance Center trainees and people that they've cleared or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Friends and family would describe that. I think it's personnel, which is fine. They got masks on. You can't tell. That's fine. But I want live. If they're going to have noise, I want somebody there making that noise, or don't fucking do it, I guess. What do you think?
I hate the fake crowd noise. And at points during the show, and especially the Roman Reigns Jey Uso match, it's so fake. It just sounds like...
Well, now that wasn't on TakeOver, though. Now, wait a minute. Somebody's going to catch you on that.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general. That wasn't
on TakeOver. That was on the previous paper.
Yeah, but in terms of the crowd noise, at times it just sounds like someone... I turned the air conditioner up full blast. It's just like... like this fake... I don't know what the hell it is. And then it's one thing having fake ambiance. It's another thing when it's fake pops or fake chanting of 1, 2, 3 as a pinfall's happening. Not a big fan of that.
When it's just white noise, You can you tune it out and you get used to it. But when this is awesome. On one of the fucking goddamn it, it's like me doing this.
Who the hell do you think you are?
And then the announcers are yelling over the fake noise.
Like we've said, Ring of Honor is the only one's got it right because they're doing an athletic competition and it works in that environment. And I know everybody else is trying to come up with a look, and the WWE, this isn't. I don't think the Thunderdome and or the seizure-inducing performance center here is for the fans as much as for the WWE to be able to sell the network and or the people reporting on their dwindling ratings that they're doing something new and revolutionary to get but nobody is going to watch this program or any of these programs because of the lighting displays, the virtual fans, the fake crowd noise, or whatever specifically, unless they already want to watch the fucking program. Can you see anybody say, I don't really like that fucking wrestling show, but goddamn, look at the lighting they got now. And I want to watch all those fucking people in the stands broadcasting from their fucking phones in their living rooms. I want to see each one of their faces. So it's trying to obviously do something new with it and make people get caught up in the sizzle and they might be attracted to the steak. But I would think it's primarily for the TV networks and the people reporting on saying, hey, we're doing something. But goddamn, it's a hat on a hat. It's gimmicking a gimmick. At the time we talked about last week, Ring of Honor has gone back and said, okay, let's establish a baseline and let's get some credibility and let's provide programming and let's use this as an opportunity to kind of reset our product. And then we can move forward instead of just hitting the ground at 100 miles an hour and flooring it until the motor blows. Everybody else is going the exact opposite. AEW goes with 100-mile-an-hour matches where everybody's practically killing themselves second by second. And the WWE goes with, let's spend a lot of fucking money and technically do all this shit to cover up for the fact that it's the same fucking guys having the same matches. Anyway.
And the commentary sucks. I'm sorry. The Vic Joseph guy seems all right, but he's doing WWE commentary and and it was, again, I hate to reference the Roman Reigns match again, but we'll talk about it in a bit. During that match, the commentaries are just yelling at you the whole match. The commentary on this one, Vic Joseph has one energy, and then all of a sudden, Wade Barrett comes in. And it's just, he says a lot of obvious things, but he does it in a British accent, so you don't realize it.
Yeah.
But it's just, there's so much of just, that took him by the knee.
Better. No, everything sounds better with a British accent. I found that out, especially when I was over there. It's like they can say, well, fuck you, you fucking...
That's not how he sounds. That's not how he sounds. He sounds like a stuffy Brit. A stuffy Brit. I like to have chamomile tea before I go to bed. Like, he sounds stuffy, and it doesn't match the energy of Vic Joseph. And he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Beth isn't there. Vic Joseph is there. And then...
It was Owen. It wasn't me. I wasn't even there.
There were other people at ringside, and I was like, what announce team is that? They had, fake announcers, I think, sitting in for the real announcers, just like placeholders. Like when you get up to go to the bathroom at the Grammys, and they have someone come and sit in your seat so they don't have any empty seats. There were people sitting in the announcer seats. I don't know who the hell they were.